Hey, fish keepers. So I'm really excited today because, well, I'll just show you. I got some of this sodium thiosulfate from Ken's Fish, and they give you a little instruction. Anyway, I bought like 10 pounds, and I thought it was a pretty good price. And the reason why this is so important is, well, it's looking like I'm buying a new prime bottle like 5 times, 6 times a year, and it's getting really expensive. I like to water change a lot for goldfish, but this will make it cheaper. And I found out about this from a person I met at Dayton Koi Show because I was trying to learn. I was like, is there a cheaper way to dechlorinate water? And they say they use this stuff. And I do need to say this is not to be used with chloramines. It'll create straight up ammonia. So if you have chloramine in your water, do not use it. But chlorines are fine. And I've done research. I know what's in my local water. They send a yearly report every year, I think around July. And so I have chlorines in my water so I can use this. But basically, if you want to find a cheaper way to do anything in this hobby in bulk, you gotta research the koi pond hobby. It's a little more advanced, it's a little more upscale, and you can find really affordable ways to do your fish tanks at a large scale. So they came in these 10 1-pound bags, which I thought was really nice. And like I said before, we got instructions. And basically, you dissolve 500 grams of this into a 1-gallon jug. And then 1 gallon can treat 37,850 gallons or more. And overdosage is virtually impossible. So I feel pretty good about this product. What I'm planning to do, actually, is dissolve it in this 16-ounce water bottle. And I'm going to do a little bit of math and kind of use less, scale it down, if you will. So there's 128 ounces in 1 gallon. This bottle is 16 ounces. That is 1/8 of a gallon. So I can take the 500 grams that you would normally need for that gallon and divide that by 8, and you get 62.5 grams. I'm probably just going to use 63 grams just to simplify. But if you don't have an exact 16-ounce bottle, you could, based on the information they gave me, you can just multiply your ounces by 3.9 because it's about 3.9 grams per ounce is the concentration that's used. I got this kitchen scale from Amazon. It's a pretty good price. Let's turn it on. Oh, it's harder to see on the camera. Okay, so make sure we're at 0, and I'm going to put this cup on it. And then 0 out the scale. Oh. And then 0 out the scale. Okay, we're at 0. So anything I add now will add the weight in. So let's go ahead and measure out 63 grams. Looks like we're good to go. So we filled it about halfway just to make it easier to shake it. And hopefully it'll all dissolve. Alright, so it was pretty easy to dissolve and then just top off. I'm going to use this today to test it on the crayfish tote, I guess you could call it. Anyway, there's about 10 self-cloning crayfish adults, maybe like 12, and like 3 or 4 juveniles, and then like a million babies, all the little white specks, or not white specks, all the little like specks you see. Actually just siphon, so that's not poop. Those are all babies, and they're just like everywhere. But anyway, I'm going to test it on this one for a few weeks, then I'm going to test them on some other tanks before I completely use this as my solution for dechlorinating water. So let's get started. So I just got a turkey baster, and it says 2 drops per gallon of water. So I guess the whole thing is it's gonna be about 30 gallons for this tote. I don't usually fill it up all the way because I don't want the crayfish getting out. So about 30 gallons. It's gonna be 60 drops. Yeah, 2 drops per gallon. That's a lot. I might just start like measuring how many drops are in a capful and just start doing stuff like that, because that will make things a lot easier. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm not gonna do it on camera because, yeah, it's gonna be hard to count. So the crayfish are doing all right since the water changed last week. I'm gonna keep using this thiosulfate on this tub, and then I'm also gonna try the goldfish next and see how that goes. Alright, so I've been using this for about 2 months now, and I've had no problem in my fish or crayfish at all, or any other my animals or plants. So this stuff works pretty well, and I still have pretty much almost 10 pounds left, so this is going to last me a really long time. But thanks for watching. If you guys have any opinions on using sodium thiosulfate, let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.